And for those of you that are new here, welcome to our channel. My name is Jessie.
And we're Momsoncrime. On our channel, we talk about all things paranormal, true crime, missing people, all that. Today, Jessie has a paranormal-ish story, I guess, and just a disclaimer to the demons that might be watching. Me and you were cool. I don't want problems.
Don't come visit us.
No, we're cool. We don't want problems. What
No.
are we talking about today, Mama?
All right. So before we jump into our topic, our subject, our story for the day, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And don't forget to leave a comment down below and let us know what you guys think. So, Mama, are you familiar with a Dybbuk box? Or some say Dybbuk, tomato.
Yes. Yes.
I see you doing your sign of the cross. Yeah. So
God.
we are jumping in. So, well, before we jump in, let me tell you guys a little something. So when I was doing and reading like articles and stuff about this story, I don't know, some weird-ish like happened. So like on my laptop, it started like glitching, which it has never happened before, but not like, you know, like a super obvious glitch, but there's like, you know, something going on. So I was like, okay, whatever. The battery's plugged. And I thought I saw like on the side of my eyes, like I thought I saw like a black shadowy figure. But then again, when I looked, you know, it could be the TV. The TV's right there. So I don't know. I had to like stop and be like, okay, I'm done. I think I got enough information just to talk about it. But yeah, I thought it was really, really creepy, and it's never happened to me before. So
Awesome.
yeah. So a lot of you might be familiar with the Dybbuk box because of that one news or segment from TMZ or other news channels talk about Post Malone having bad luck after touching the Dybbuk box. Well, he didn't really touch it. It was Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures that touched the box, and Post Malone touched Zach. And then they said a series of unfortunate events happened to Post Malone.
I thought he touched it.
No, from when I saw the video, Zach touched the box, and then Post Malone touched Zach. And
What
maybe
happened to Post Malone again? What was all this stuff?
Yes, so I think there was like a malfunction or like a tire blew up from his plane twice. I think, yeah. And then he got into a car accident, and then he got his place broken into, his house. So just, you know, and those happened after that whole Dybbuk box incident.
And it was like
So
all close together, right? That all that happened to him for like a month or so?
Yeah, like right after he visited Zach Baggins, what is it, Haunted Museum in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
God. No, thank you. And what were you saying about, did Zach open it recently? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, so Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures, he owns 2 Dybbuk boxes. Yeah.
Why didn't you put it away?
So I think he had 1, so now he has 2. And I think it was on July 2nd that he opened the Dybbuk box.
What the hell is his problem right now in the state of this world opening up the Dybbuk box? Like 2020 doesn't have enough problems. Let's unleash some demons or like 100-year-old angry evil spirits. Like
exactly.
Zach, what the hell? What the hell? Me and him, we have the same birthday. Did you know that? April 5th. Me and Zach Baggins have the same birthday. April 5th. So Zach, if you're listening, dude, I get it. I'm an Aries too. We're adventurous. We're kind of spontaneous. We don't always make the best decisions. We don't think things like we don't think it through. And then after we're like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. Right?
See,
We don't want that.
That's what it is.
Zach.
You understand. You get him.
I get it. I mean, I probably would be like in the spur of the moment if there was other people around. I'd be like, oh, let's open the box.
Like, fine, let's
we don't
be
need that.
serious. Yeah.
Like,
So.
usually it helps. Zach is an Aries. I get it. Like, but just go for a walk or like go eat something, and then that moment will pass, and you won't feel the urge to open up the freaking box and curse this year even more. Not what we need right now, homie.
Like,
us in Arizona, we're still stuck in our houses. Freaking Rona out there rampaging, and it feels like hell already. It's like 112 degrees today.
Things like 120
We're gonna need you
today.
to not. We're gonna need you to stop away from the Dybbuk Box, Zach Baggins. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Don't mess with them demons. Nope.
God.
Oh my gosh, I know. So, but
not.
Anyways, for those of you that are too familiar with the Dybbuk Box, a Dybbuk is a Yiddish word for a malevolent spirit that lingers around because they have an unfinished business. So
cool.
Yeah. So they said a Dybbuk, they usually try to take possession of someone in order to finish what they need to. So they need a host, maybe. So there's probably a reason why they're stuck in the Dybbuk Box, And then when I was watching the video too, so Kevin Manis, we'll talk about him later. He was talking to Zach Baggins, and he said that there are 10 known cursed Dybbuk boxes. So imagine what's going to happen once those Dybbuk boxes come together and they were all opened at the same
2020.
time.
2020 is what happened. Somebody did it already.
Somebody freaking opened something already.
Okay, so all right. So these boxes, they're not like initially cursed, right? Like, is it like a box that they use? Like, if they felt there was an evil spirit or something, they do kind of like a what do you do? Like a whole,
ritual or something.
Like a ceremony or something, and you get them stuck in the box, right?
Yeah. So you take the spirit or something. So they put like things, I don't know, that you need to maybe lock the bad spirit inside the box. So they should never ever be opened.
No. So
yeah,
I guess like I don't know. I have so many questions. Is this box like you put all types of spirits in there, or just if you think that you have like an evil spirit, it goes in a Dybbuk box, and there's like a ceremony, and that box is specifically for like that spirit? Is that how it works?
No, I think it happened like way back in the day. So I'm so sorry. I didn't really like search into it. Like I said, I was going to, but then some weird shit was weird stuff happening. But from what I read briefly is like, I think back in the day, there was this like bad spirit or whatever. And then some people, maybe rabbis or whatever, tried to lock that demon inside the box. So I'm not sure if there's 10 different demons or they use 10 different boxes to lock that demon in those boxes. Yes. So it's crazy. So this, the whole Dybbuk Box, excuse me, story or craze, I believe started back in like 2001 or something, or it was posted, I think it was posted on 2001 or to 2003 on eBay. So that's like the very first famous Dybbuk Box happened, right? So that box originally belonged to a survivor of the Holocaust in Poland named Havale, something. Sorry, I don't know how to. Havale. She escaped from Poland to Spain, where she stayed for a few years, and that's where she purchased the box. So the box is a wine box. It's a small wine box, and yeah. So she brought that. She only brought 3 items with her when she migrated to the United States, and one of them is, that box. And Havale passed away in 2001 at the age of 103.
God bless her.
I know, right? So her granddaughter said that her grandma would always keep the box in her sewing room and would always tell them never ever touch or open that box, because just don't. And she's very, very serious about it. So they respected her because they know that she knows things. So they didn't mess with the box. So when she passed away, they had a yard sale. And that box included in the yard sale.
See, that's why I don't go to yard sales. I don't. Nope. Nothing secondhand for me. Nope.
No, yeah, because you never know.
No.
Like, oh my goodness, what kind of spirit or whatever is going to be included in that purchase?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So then Kevin Manis, he is an owner of a furniture refinishing store. He went there, he's like looking around and stuff, and saw this box. And this box, it's a small wine cabinet, and it looked like it's still in a pretty good condition. So initially he thought, oh, my mom's gonna like this. So he bought it so that he could gift it to his mom. So when he bought it, the granddaughter told him a little background about the box and said, whatever you do not open the box, because my grandma kept it for so many years and it was just in her sewing room. So initially Kevin was like, you know what, it sounds like it's a family heirloom. So he tried to give it back and was like, this might be very important, because it's your grandma's. So the granddaughter is like, no, it's yours now. You bought it. So he even offered to open the box to see what's in there so that whatever's in there, he could give it to the family. And then the granddaughter's demeanor changed and she got upset and started yelling at him. And she was like, no, we don't want it. It's yours now. You bought it. It's yours. And he thought it was kind of weird, but so he left and took it. If that was me, I would have been like, that's a little suspicious.
Or even in your front yard.
Exactly, yeah. So then he took it. He went straight to his store. So he took it there. He's going to fix it up, clean it so that, make it look presentable for his mom. So he went in the basement and put it down there. And then he left to run some errands. So his employee, a lady, was left in the store, like always, So she was left in charge of the store. So he left. So maybe after an hour or so, he got a phone call from his employee, screaming, crying hysterically, saying, somebody's in the freaking basement, cussing and breaking stuff. And I am locked in here for some reason. The doors are locked and the emergency room is locked. And so he said, oh my gosh, call 911. So as soon as he said call 911, his batteries went dead. His phone went dead. So he rushed in the store. Yeah. So then he rushed. He went in the store. When he walked in, he found his employee in his office on the floor crying, just sobbing hysterically. So he went down in the basement, and he said as soon as he went in there, a strong odor of cat urine just embraced him. And he's like, we don't have any pets in here, and there's no pets. It's a furniture store. How could there be any pets, right?
Yeah.
So when he went in there, he tried to turn on the lights. The lights weren't turning on because they were all shattered. All of the lights in the basement.
Oh my God.
So he checked, nobody was there, and there was only one entrance. So if there's an intruder, he would have seen somebody run up because there's only one door in and out of the basement. So he went back up, and his employee was gone, and she quit that day. And to this day, I guess she would never talk about what she heard, what she'd seen, what she had experienced.
What? I want to know. Oh my God.
I would have been gone too. I would have been like, sorry. And she's been working for him for 2 years, and she just quit that same day.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy, right?
The second that the family wouldn't take it back, I would have left that on their front, like on their yard. I would have been gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but at this time, I don't think he's still, thinking that it had something to do with the box.
See, it's because he's a guy. A guy would have kept it. A girl would have been like, no, this situation's all wrong.
Exactly.
That would be my husband. There's nothing wrong with the box. I'm going to bring it home. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's crazy. So,
they didn't want it back. They didn't have room for it. They didn't want it back.
I'm like, it's possessed. But so then he didn't really think anything of it. So he decided to finally clean the box, get it ready, because he's gonna give it to his mom for her birthday. So when he was cleaning it, he opened the box. So upon opening the box, he found that it contained 2 1920s pennies, a lock of blonde hair bound with cord, and a lock of brown or black hair bound with cord.
Heck no! That's some voodoo.
Right? Right? I would have been like, what the heck?
Nope.
So a small statue engraved Shalom, a small golden wine goblet, 1 dried rosebud, and on the back of the wine box, there was a common Jewish prayer inscribed that translates, "Hear, O Israels, the Lord is our God. The Lord is one. Blessed is the name of his honored kingdom forever." So that was engraved there, So he's like, you know what? This box is still in a very, very good condition. So he didn't really do anything to it. He just cleaned it up and got it ready. So for his mom's birthday, his mom visited his shop, and he is like, oh, here you go, Mom. Here's your gift. And gave the mom the box as a gift, and she was happy. She said it was nice, right? So then he had to run in his office because he had to take a phone call or something. And a few minutes after that, one of his employees came rushing at the hospital and said, there's something wrong with your mom. He rushed out and saw his mom, like, just paralyzed and couldn't speak, and she had a stroke. So as soon as she got the box, right? So Kevin didn't think anything related, everything that's happening is related to the box yet. So they rushed the mom to the hospital, and while she was in the hospital, she was partially paralyzed and she could not speak. But she regained, her speech after a while. But when they were at the hospital, she could only communicate by pointing at the letters. So she said, no gift. And then Kevin was like, what do you mean, Mom? I gave you a gift, the box, and stuff. So then she said again, she pointed at the letters, hate gift. Oh my gosh, why am I having goosebumps? So the mom said, hate gift. So of course he didn't think anything about the box yet. So he just laughed and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Fine. I'll buy you another one. Just get better. I'll buy you whatever you want. Just get better."
Oh my God.
Yeah. So if that was me, I would have been like, what is going on? That's first that incident in the store, then now my mom ever since I got this box. But
How did he not put that all together? What the hell?
I don't know. There's more
Oh
stuff
no.
that's gonna happen, right? So after that, so he took the box back and he tried giving it to his sister. And she returned it back to him after a week, saying that the doors wouldn't stay closed, that they keep on just opening by themselves, right? So then he's like, okay, fine. Then he gave it to his brother, who gave it back after 3 days. He said it smelled like jasmine, like a jasmine scent was coming from the box. But his wife instead said that no, it reeked of cat urine. This box stinks. Like, I don't like it. It smelled like cat urine. So it's so weird that the brother was smelling jasmine scent and the wife was smelling cat urine.
Maybe it has a different effect on men than women.
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
Or maybe the spirit is trying to possess the brother already, because because Kevin, though, in his shop, in his store, he smelled cat urine too.
Oh, that's true.
So
oh no.
I don't know. So then Kevin gifted it to his girlfriend.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't want the box. No, gift just kept coming back to him. But after a few days, the girlfriend gave it back to him and didn't tell him the reason. But she said, "You know what? Why don't you sell it for me?" And that's when he put it up on eBay. And then, well, no, I don't know if he put it up on eBay yet, but an elderly couple bought it from him. And then after a few days, he found the box on his doorstep with a note saying, "This thing has a darkness."
Yep, that's Robin left it too.
Yeah. So gave it back to him and says, "This thing has a darkness." So then he took it home. He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Took it home to his house. So as soon as he took it home, he started having nightmares about friends being possessed, but just like creepy nightmares. And then he started seeing like shadowy figures in his house. And he's like, okay, what the hell, So one night, his sister and his brother-in-law, the sister's husband, all spent the night at his house. And the next day during breakfast, they were talking about, "Oh my gosh, I had a nightmare last night. This is what happened, da, 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 da." And the husband had the same nightmare and Kevin had the same nightmare. So they all had the same nightmare at the same time in the house. And the sister recalled, "I think I had that nightmare when I had the box with me." So that's when they put the pieces together. So Kevin called the girlfriend and was like, "Hey, have you had this nightmare too, and stuff?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, how did you know?" And that happened during when she had the box in her possession.
No.
Yeah. So then they also said they started seeing like shadowy figures and stuff, all of them. So then he posted it on eBay, but he also included the same backstory about the box, So I believe that the box, yeah. So whoever wanted, he said, "I'm pretty sure a lot of people are looking for these kind of boxes and I don't know what I'm going to do with them." And he's scared to smash it or burn it or something because he's not sure what kind of spirit or demon is going to be released once he does that, right?
Yeah.
So then he said he had like all the information, the history, and all that stuff. So he had that box back in 2001 and it was sold on 2003. So can you imagine, like, all those years he had
He
that
had it the whole
box?
time?
Yeah. He was trying to give it to like family and friends and sold it to like these elderly couple, but it keeps getting returned to him.
Oh
So he
my
had
god.
it that whole time. Yeah. And he said like weird things, you know, still happen. Like he still sees like shadowy figures, nightmares, and all that stuff. So a young man who remains anonymous purchased the box. He was a college student at Truman State in Kirksville, Missouri. So he purchased it, and he lived in a house with 6 roommates. So several of them began to suffer from mysterious afflictions. So including burning eyes, bronchitis, general listlessness, insomnia, severe allergies. The house also occasionally will have like a strange odor, like a very, very strong cat scent, like, you know, cat urine scent. And sometimes they would have like electrical problems, you know, car problems. So, and the buyer even said he also had half of his hair had fallen out. And he's a college student. He's, you know, he's young.
Did they open it?
Oh no, I don't know. It didn't say if they opened it. But then again, the box is already open. Like Kevin
Oh, because the doors wouldn't stay shut, right?
opened
Oh, I
it.
guess he
Yeah.
opened it anyway, so oh
Yeah. But everything though that was in the box, like the hair and all that stuff, Kevin included it in the sale. So the box was back on eBay. And the college student from Truman tried to sell it again because he's like, okay, a lot of weird stuff has been happening, and they believe that it was that box, right? So Jason Paxton purchased the box. So he was the director of the AT Still University Museum of Osteopathic Medicine in Kirksville. So he's more of a sciencey kind of guy than a religious kind of guy. So he said that well, he was gonna gift it to a friend because I think the friend is trying to look for like something similar because he does magic or shows or whatever. So he thought, oh hey, this box is gonna be perfect for his show because it's a, excuse me, it's a nice small wine cabinet. I think it's like made of mahogany wood.
Oh my god.
Or something, right?
Oh my
So
god.
he said, but the friend was like, no, because he found out about the history of the box. So he's like, no, thank you. I'm not
You're
messing
right.
with that box, right? Even if I do magic, like I am not all for it. So then after Haxton opened the box, he said he felt a sharp pain in his abdomen. And then when he woke up the next morning, he had blood in his eyes. Like his eyes were just bleeding. And then that's when, like, you know, like weird things started happening to him, nightmares. And then he became very, very ill that lasted for weeks. I think they said he even had like welts from head to toe. And excuse me, it's just crazy. So because he's a science guy, he doesn't really believe in like the paranormal. He had the box tested for substances like chemicals or whatever that's making him sick. You know, there has to be something, but they said there's nothing wrong with the box. They didn't find anything like unusual as far as like chemicals or substances or whatever. So then he began seeing like shadowy figures in his house and just like a lot of like creepy things, you know. So then so he took the box to a house next door which he recently purchased, but the house is still vacant, so nobody's living there. So he put the box down the basement and just left it there. And I don't know how long it's been. He kind of forgot about the box, you know. And then finally he's like, oh, let me check on the box. And then as soon as he went down the basement, there's like dead spiders that are dead on their own webs all over the basement. And there's centipedes, like tons and tons of centipedes crawling around the box. So as soon as he entered though, and they heard him, the centipedes just vanished, like just diminished, like within seconds. And he was like, okay, what the hell? So so then he started researching and stuff about it. So until he came across some rabbis that told him to reseal the box, and he would have to construct an ark made of acacia wood from a single tree and line it with 24 karat gold to contain it. So he did that. I don't know where the heck he found that kind of tree.
Bougie ass spirit.
Right, with 24 karat.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm just kidding, Demon.
Ooh,
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so he did that, and then I think now the box is locked inside a military grade shock-proof container and kept in a secret location. And Haxton has even turned down anyone that wanted to buy it from him because he felt that it's very dangerous. So I don't know though. I'm not sure how Zach got his box. So I don't know if he persuaded Haxton and bought the box, the Dybbuk box from him, or I don't know. But then again, Kevin says that there's 10 different Dybbuk boxes. So Zach has 2, and I don't know how many Kevin has, and I don't know if Haxton still has that box. So
you can't burn the box? You think if you burn it, like it just lets the spirit out? You can't do that?
I don't know. See, that's what Kevin was scared of, because he wanted to destroy the box or burn it. But he said that he's scared that if he does that, he's not sure of what's going to happen. What if, like,
God.
I don't know. Isn't it crazy? I believe in it. I think it's true. I think somebody maybe, like, those boxes are not meant to be opened. Like, they were shut and sealed for a reason, and that's why they have those like weird objects inside them. It's probably to keep whatever is being kept in there. Yeah. So why mess with it? Just
you know what I don't understand? Like I've seen before, like on YouTube and stuff, like people are like, oh, I bought a haunted doll. I bought a haunted Dybbuk box. Like, for what? Why? Why do you want that? Like, why would you buy that and want that?
Exactly. It's like, well, no.
I don't even like
I
dolls.
know we talk about paranormal and true crime and stuff, but when it comes to those things, I'm not. No, because I
believe.
Like in the scary, like in the scary movies when they like hear, like, it's like so dark and they hear a sound and they go towards the sound and be like, hello, it's somebody there. I hear a sound. I'm getting the hell out of there.
No, I'm not checking. Shoot. I'm good. I'm not going to go check.
That's enough for me. I heard something. I'm out of there. I'm not an investigator. Same. I'm not going to go in too deep. Like,
same. I'm gone. That's crazy. That would be my first instinct, though, is probably to, like, burn the box.
Yeah.
Burn it.
I'll probably go to a church.
Oh, I'll take it to a Catholic church. I'm going to take it to a church and just leave it in the grass and take off.
Right, because I mean, like if some stuff like that has been going on, I'd probably go to a church or something, and maybe, I don't know, not try to maybe post it online. Maybe you have like people out there that are familiar with these things. No, like not just like some random people, but I'm pretty sure there's people that like study these kind of things, and or if I can't take it anymore, I can't wait like how many days, I'll probably go to like a church or something Leave it in the front and put a note. Like, please, this is very serious. Like, I'm so scared of this box. I don't know what to do with it.
I just leave it on a note. It would just say,
all yours. Right? Like,
no.
Yeah. But
so taking from this story, we don't buy people animals as gifts, no puppies, and then haunted boxes are also a no as a gift. Please and thank you.
Right. Or anything haunted, no.
No, and don't open it. Don't be opening haunted stuff, especially right now. We're good. We've had enough. Nope.
That's enough. But it's so weird though, because I'm trying to think, like like I said in the beginning when I was doing the article, I'm trying to find like explanations as to why like those things were like happening to me. Like, or maybe I was just so tired, like reading, you know, like just looking at my laptop for like a while, and then I see like little shadowy figure.
We're gonna go with that. You're tired. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. My eyes were so tired that there's like, Yep. But yeah, I mean, I believe in it. So I guess lesson of the story is don't be too curious. Don't just be opening weird boxes or purchasing like super duper old items.
Or know what it is before you buy it. And if somebody's like really like, take it, and I don't want it back, shoot, don't take it. Don't open it.
Yeah.
No, wow. I'm good.
So yeah, so that's our creepy story. If you guys want to see it, like the video of Post Malone, it's on YouTube somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that were talking about that, and Zach's opening the Dybbuk box.
Well, it's not. That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, so that's the creepy story that we have. I hope you guys enjoyed it or learned a little bit something about the history of the Dybbuk box, and be smart before purchasing things. So if you guys like this story, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
And also turn on the notification bell so every time we upload on Sundays and Wednesdays, you are the first to get notified. And you can come hang out with us and listen to a true crime story or a creepy story with us. And also, if you have any suggestions for stories that you think we should cover, please leave them in the comments below, or you can email us at momsoncrime@gmail.com. And we also have all our social media links below in the description box. You can find us at momsoncrime at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And that's all we have for today, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.